I see the pain in my father's eyes, passed down like a storm from the bloodline ties. Mama's tears, they fell like rain. Now I'm trying to break free from the chain. Generations deep, we carry the scars, but I'm searching for the light, I'm reaching for the stars. They say history repeats, but I'm changing the script. No more living in the past, I'm taking a new grip. Cycles of anger, cycles of fear. I'm done with the hurt, I'm done with the tears. Family trauma, it's buried so deep, but I won't let it haunt me while I sleep. I'm breaking free, I'm cutting the ties. No more living under generational lies. With every step I'm reclaiming my name. I'm breaking the curses, I'm shifting the game. Generational curses running through my veins, but I'm breaking out, no longer bound by chains. Healing the wounds, I'm changing my fate. I'm building a future, it's never too late. See the battles that I fight inside, trying to heal from the past that we always hide. But I'm digging deep, I'm facing it now. I'm breaking the cycle, I'm making a vow. I won't pass down the pain I received. I'm writing new stories, I truly believe. No more anger, no more shame. I'm lifting my family out of the flame. The weight of the past, it's heavy to bear, but I'm stronger now. I'm breathing new air, from the ashes I rise. I'm starting anew. With every step forward, I'm changing the view. I see the future in my own kids' eyes. A new beginning, no more disguise. The chains are breaking, the curse won't last. I'm healing the wounds of the distant past. Generational curses running through my veins, but I'm breaking out, no longer bound by chains. Healing the wounds, I'm changing my fate. I'm building a future, it's never too late. The past is gone, the scars remain. I'm learning to carry them without the pain. I'm more than the trauma, more than the grief. I'm finding my way, I'm searching for peace. No more silence, no more fear. I'm speaking the truth, making it clear. The curse stops with me, it won't go on. I'm building a legacy, a brand new dawn. With every tear, I'm letting go. I'm planting seeds that'll truly grow. The future is bright, the past is done. I'm breaking curses, I'm the chosen one. Generational curses running through my veins, but I'm breaking out, no longer bound by chains. Healing the wounds, I'm changing my fate. I'm building a future, it's never too late.
Happy Sabbath, happy Sabbath, happy Sabbath to the 12 tribes of Israel scattered to the four corners of the Most High's great earth. Welcome back to another lesson in the Most High's word. Today we will be getting down and dirty in Genesis 45. The revelation. Family, the Most High is about to bring a revelation to your life today. Soon. He could be doing it right now. But the question is, will you be able to notice the revelation when it finally comes? Will you be able to recognize the Most High's hand in your life at that time? I give all praise and great glory to the Most High Yah. I pray that His Spirit be on me as I give out this very good lesson today. I pray that you guys understand every word that comes out of my mouth today, that it spiritually edifies you. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it, eh? So Genesis 45, we're going to be reading verses 1 through 5 to start it off. Then Joseph could not refrain himself before all them that stood by him. And he cried, "Cause every man to go out from me." And there stood no man with him, while Joseph made himself known unto his brethren. And he wept aloud. And the Egyptians in the house of Pharaoh heard. And Joseph said unto his brethren, I am Joseph. Doth my father yet live? And his brethren could not answer him, for they were troubled at his presence. And Joseph said unto his brethren, Come near to me, I pray you. And they came here. Well, they came near. And he said, I am Joseph your brother, whom ye sold into Egypt. Now therefore be not grieved, nor angry with yourselves that ye sold me hither. For God did send me before you to preserve life. So look at this shit, family. Joseph is bursting with emotion. Mask comes off. He played the game long enough, family. He tested his brothers. He pushed him through the fire. And now he can't hold it in any longer. He's ready to show him who he really is. Family, Joseph represents Yahushua here and the true prophets. Hidden in plain sight, misrecognized, mistreated, but strategically positioned for what? Deliverance. After years of separation, family, after being sold by his own damn brothers, after being falsely imprisoned, after all that suffering, he can't hold it in anymore. The Hebrew word for refrain here, family, is aphak. A-P-H-A-Q. Which means to hold oneself back, to restrain oneself. Joseph literally couldn't contain himself anymore. But notice what it does first, family. He commands everyone else to leave the room. Why? Because this is family business. This is Israel's business. This ain't for the Egyptian ears. This is between brothers. Just like Yah reveals truth to Israel, he does it intimately. No outsiders, no heathens, and definitely no Egyptians. Matthew 13:11 says this. It is given unto you, that's you Israel, to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. But to them it is not given. Those are the wicked Israelites and the heathen. It's given unto you, those who represent the remnant, who are in the remnant, who are following the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments, who have faith in Yahushua HaMashiach. These mysteries are given to you. That's why when you try to explain this stuff to these outsiders, to these wicked Israelites, they can't understand because it was never given for them. Am I making myself clear, family? Only Israel gets to reveal, family. Period. That's why these nations are floundering about, misinterpreting all scriptures, cherry picking, and don't understand no context. Because the mysteries was never for them, family. They only doing it for profit. They're only doing it to further their own doctrine, their own greed, their own plans for themselves. Does it make sense? Some of you are Joseph right now. The rejected one in your family. The one everyone counted out. The one sold out for being different. But Yah put you through hell not to destroy you, but to position you for the moment when he pulls the mask off and makes him realize you were the chosen the whole damn time. How many of y'all have gone through that or are going through that? How many of y'all have been shunned by your family, by your friends, put in isolation? You thought the Most High forgot about you. But he did not forget about you. He positioning you for greatness, for his glory, to pull a mask off. To show I was the chosen one. Hell, my whole life is like that, baby. I'm out here in the middle of nowhere. Most High positioned me out here. What's the end game? I got no clue. I don't know. But I know when the Most High is ready to reveal me, to take the mask off, it's going to be for His glory. His glory. So now verse 2, he weeping. Joseph weeps loud, so loud that the heathens hear it. But don't mistake this for weakness, family. This ain't soft. This is the cry of a black man who was betrayed, exiled, tested, humbled, elevated, and now is face to face with the ones who started his suffering. This wasn't some quiet little tear, family. The Hebrew word, beki, means a loud wailing. This was a guttural, primal release of years of pain. It was so loud that the Egyptians in Pharaoh's household heard it from the outside. Family, there comes a point where the pain of separation from your brothers becomes unbearable. Joseph had been holding it together for years, managing Pharaoh's kingdom, being the perfect administrator. But when faced with reconciliation, all that composure shattered. Check out what Solomon says in Ecclesiastes 7:3. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. His weeping, family, is a sign of release, of completion, of power returning to its rightful order. Check out Psalm 126, 5 and 6. They that sow in tears shall reap in joy. He that goeth forth and weepeth, bearing precious seed, shall doubtless come again with rejoicing, bringing his sheaves with him. Joseph's tears, family, were the prelude to joy. The reconciliation of Israel begins with honest emotion. Some of you brothers are too damn hard out there today. You've been taught that men don't cry, that showing emotion is weakness. Bullshit. Joseph was the second most powerful man in Egypt, and he wailed like a baby. Our healing as a people requires us to be honest about our pain. Stop swallowing that shit. Let it out so healing can begin. Y'all have been bottling up betrayal, pain, and rejection for years. And the day is coming when y'all gonna elevate you right in the front of the same ones that dogged you out. And when that happens, you gonna break down too. So let it out. It ain't weakness, family. That's prophecy manifesting. It's okay to cry. It's okay to let it out. It's okay to show emotion, Israelite men. Release all that pain. Release all that betrayal. Release it so you can move on. So you can start healing. I cried like a damn baby when the Most High cut my pride down. When I surrendered my life to Him, I was on my hands and knees, family, wailing, crying like a baby. Snot everywhere. Tears everywhere. Eyes bloodshot red. I released all those years of rebellion. All. When I tell you, I felt damn good afterwards. Boy, I tell you, I felt good. I felt all that weight disappear off my shoulder. All the bullshit I was holding in for years. Trying to be this tough guy. It all came out, family. It all came out. But it felt damn good to do it. And I know the Most High was happy. That I surrendered myself to Him. Tears of joy, family. It's okay. Now look at verse 3 here. I am Joseph. 3 simple words that shook his brothers to the core. Imagine the shock, family. The brother they sold into slavery is now standing before them in royal garments. Hebrew word for troubled here is Bahal. B-A-H-A-L. It means terrified, dismayed, overwhelmed with fear. They were paralyzed with fear, family. The line hit like a sledgehammer to the chest. His brothers couldn't answer him. Why? Because they did him dirty. And now the one they tried to destroy is in power over them. This is the moment of reckoning. The moment of truth. When we face the consequences of our actions, family. This is when the truth hits and all the lies, jealousy, and wickedness get exposed in a single sentence. Joseph's brothers had to confront the living evidence of their sin. They couldn't run, they couldn't hide, they couldn't deny it anymore. Look at Revelation 3 and 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee. This is not about imposters, family. I know the camps keep telling you, oh, it's about the fake Jews. No, no, no. No, no, no. Yahushua was talking to Israelites here. There was no Khazarians in the land. No future prophecy. Can't stop that bullshit. This is about our own brothers who sold us out. Judgment starts at the house of Yah, family. Look at Numbers 32:23. But if ye will not do so, behold, ye have sinned against Yah. And be sure your sin will find you out. Sin always comes back to confront you, family. You can't escape the day of reckoning. You can't escape it. Whatever you sow, you will reap. How many of y'all been running from your past? Raise your hand. How many of y'all have been pretending your sins don't exist? Keep them up. The day is coming when you will stand face to face with the people you've wronged. And when that day comes, what will you say? Will you be paralyzed with fear like Joseph's brothers? Or will you be ready to make amends? Some of y'all are about to witness the exalting of Israelites you wrote off. That brother you said was too serious. That sister you said was too radical. That street preacher, no nonsense Israelite you ignored. That's Joseph. And when Yah pulls back the veil, you gonna be troubled too. Because you'll see they were right all along. All the people that I've told this truth to over the years I've been in this truth. The people who have ignored me. The people who have blocked me. Because they couldn't stand to be corrected. They couldn't stand to be rebuked. They couldn't stand to be wrong. The pride had them by the balls, family. They couldn't admit that they have been lied to by their preachers, by their church, by their elders, by their camp leaders. But the day gonna come when they gonna be like, God damn it, that nigga was right. All these Israelites, these rebel Israelites, Soon enough, family, gonna find out that the Most High is real. That all the things we have been saying over the years on social media to their face was the truth. In that day, they will be humbled. They will be abased. On their hands and knees, begging for forgiveness, trying to get back in your good graces. It's going to happen, family. So let these heathen and let these Israelites mock. Let them scoff. It is what it is. The Most High in due time will show them the truth. It's coming, family. The truth on the way. You will be exalted in that day for the Most High's glory. Don't allow these people to get you down. They playing their part. It's all in the script. Now verse 4. Come near to me, says Joseph. Joseph isn't content with them standing at a distance. He wants them close, even after all they did to him. And look at what he says next. I am Joseph, your brother, whom ye sold into Egypt. He don't sugarcoat it. He don't pretend it didn't happen. He names the sin directly. He ain't letting them run, family. He ain't letting them hide. He making them face him. He didn't say, well, things just happened. He told them straight. Confrontation, family, is part of the healing. You don't get to skip that step. You don't get reconciliation without facing the betrayal head on. True reconciliation requires proximity and honesty. Joseph called them closer physically, but he also created emotional proximity by naming the truth. He didn't minimize what they did. James 5:16 says this. Confess your faults one to another and pray one for another, that ye may be healed. Y'all black people out there got so much trauma because you do not like to do this part. Y'all bury that shit deep within and you wonder why you keep going through the same nonsense. Because you don't want to heal. Because you're scared to confess your faults. You scared to come clean. You scared to confront. The effectual fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Healing requires confession and closeness. You can't reconcile at a distance, family. Face to face. Some of y'all are trying to reconcile through text messages. Some of y'all thinking Instagram apology is enough. Hell to the no. Joseph said, come near. Real healing happens face to face. And you got to name the sin. You sold me. No euphemisms. No minimizing. No mistakes were made. Passive voice bullshit. Name it and claim it so you can move past it. Y'all love fake forgiveness. That churchy, let's move on mess. Nah. If you ain't acknowledged the betrayal, if you ain't faced the lies, if you ain't repented for what you did to your own brother or sister, y'all ain't restoring a damn thing. I repeat. If you ain't repented for what you did to your own brother or sister, y'all ain't restoring a damn thing. Whoops. Some of y'all wondering why y'all still stuck in the rut. Some of y'all wondering why y'all can't progress to the next level. Right here, you ain't repented. Truly. Some of y'all think, I'm sorry, God, that's enough. Oh, no. Oh, no. It ain't easy, family. The Most High want to see what you made of. No skipping steps. You going through it all. Y'all got to understand this, family. You ain't going to be able to progress until you reconcile. Until you name the betrayal, the sins, all the things you have done. I've told you this before. You want to be elevated? Reconcile with who you have wronged. Then you can move past it. Those are the steps. Black people, y'all scared to do those steps. Y'all scared. Y'all don't want to confront nobody. Y'all scared of man. Too much pride. And that's why you stay stuck. That's why that's why you still on the bottom. Worldwide. That's why we ain't got no respect from nobody. No heathen, no nothing. We are laughing stock of the world. Because of this step right here. Get your shit together, black man, black woman. Stop being a bunch of bitches. Get your act together. Muster up some courage in the name of the Most High Yah. And reconcile with your brothers and sisters. End the beef. Dead this stupid ass division nonsense that Babylon keeps perpetuating in our people, in our community. All this dumbass talks, 50-50. What you bring to the table? Dead that dumbass shit. Get past the bullshit. Get past your trauma. Oh, a girl hurt me. Oh my God. So you're going to take it out on the rest of the Israelite women. Oh no, the brother hurt me. Oh, so you're going to take it out on the rest of the Israelite men. Grow a fucking pair. What the hell's wrong with you people? Grown ass people. Don't got no courage to heal your trauma. And wondering why you couldn't continue to make the same mistakes over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Yes. Y'all gonna learn this shit today. Yes, sir. Wake it up. Wake it up. Now look at verse 5 here. This is where it gets deep. After naming their sin, Joseph immediately offers comfort. Be not grieved, nor angry with yourselves. The Hebrew word for grieved here is atsab, A-T-S-A-B. It means to be hurt, to be pained, to be grieved. Joseph is saying, don't beat yourselves up over this. But why is he saying this? Because God did send me before you to preserve life. Joseph sees the divine purpose behind his suffering. He recognizes the Most High's hand in all of it. This is the punchline of the pain. Joseph takes back the power. He's like, yeah, y'all sold me, but y'all used that evil to get me here so I could preserve y'all. Key word preserve. Hebrew, mikyah. Mikyah. To sustain, keep alive, to nourish. Joseph was the vessel Yah used to keep the remnant alive. Genesis 50:20. But as for you, ye thought evil against me, but God meant it unto good. Woo, child. Meant it unto good. Same thing Paul says in Romans 8:28. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. The Most High can use even the worst betrayals to fulfill his divine purpose. How many of y'all still bitter about what someone did to you 10, 20, 30 years ago? Raise your hand. Don't be shy. How many of y'all can't see past the pain to recognize the purpose? Joseph could have stayed bitter. He had every right to be angry, but he chose to see the Most High's hand in his journey. Some of you need to ask yourselves, what if your suffering had a purpose? What if the Most High allowed that pain to position you for something greater? What if that betrayal was actually setting you up for elevation? Elevation. This is Black Israelite power, family. To be betrayed, sold, left for dead, and come back with dominion in your hand and mercy on your tongue. This is what Yah is doing with us. He let us be sold into captivity, stripped, raped, broken, but we're rising again today. And we're going to be the ones who save the same people who hated us. Them wicked ass Israelites, yeah, we still got love for you. You call us names and all kinds of shit, but guess what? We still got love for you. Every Israelite walking in truth right now, at the time of this recording, is a Joseph in training. Yah is preparing you to forgive the ones who rejected you. Yah is preparing you to preserve the lives of those who never understood your purpose. Yah is going to use you to be the anchor when this whole fake system collapses. Verses 1 through 5, family, this was Joseph's reveal. But it's also your future reveal. They betrayed you? Good. They slandered you? Good. They didn't believe in you? Good. Because the same ones who put you in the pit, Yah is going to make them stand in front of you when he raises you up. All praises and great glory to the Most High Yah. Do y'all get it? Is it making sense to y'all? So we're going to keep it moving, though. Verses 6 through 8. So let's keep it going. Actually, just 6 and 7 for right now. 6 and 7. For those 2 years hath the famine been in the land, and yet there are 5 years, in the which there shall neither be earing nor harvest. And God sent me before you to preserve you a posterity in the earth, and to save your lives by a great deliverance. Joseph ain't just talking about food, family. This is about preserving the bloodline of Israel. Joseph is giving them a reality check. Two years down, 5 more to go. The Hebrew word for famine here is ra'ab. It means hunger, scarcity of food, famine. This wasn't just a little food shortage. This was devastating scarcity that threatened their very existence. And notice he mentions neither be earing nor harvest. Earing refers to plowing. He's saying there won't even be planting, let alone harvesting. The agricultural cycle itself is broken. Preserving you a posterity, family. That means keeping a remnant alive. Hebrew word she'irith, a remaining portion or surviving remnant. Joseph is saying, hey, this famine is bigger than you. Y'all put me through betrayal, slavery, and suffering so you wouldn't get wiped out. That's next level purpose, family. He's laying out the whole plan for them. He's showing them what all of that really meant. He giving them the scoop, the tea, as y'all would call it. This right here is a prophetic message to Black Israel in 2025. How? Because your pain ain't about you. It's about the remnant. Isaiah 10, 21, 22. The remnant shall return. Y'all hear that? The remnant shall return. Even the remnant of Jacob unto the mighty God. For though thy people, Israel, be as the sand of the sea, yet a remnant of them shall return. The consumption decreed shall overflow with righteousness. Paul quotes this. Romans 11:5. Even so, at this present time also there is a remnant according to the election of grace. Every one of you catching hell right now. Being tied, being tried, being tested, being humbled. You're being positioned to keep Israel alive in the spirit while the rest of the world collapses. Your pain got a purpose, family. Your rejection has a purpose. The mockery you receive is for the greater good. To keep Israel alive in the spirit. Listen close. You didn't go through that trauma just for healing. You went through it so you could become a shelter. You weren't betrayed just to learn forgiveness. You were betrayed to become a deliverer. Yah raised Joseph up to deliver his family, and he's doing the same with you. Some of y'all still bitter over your pain. I get it. You missing the whole damn purpose though. Yah ain't trying to make you comfortable. He's trying to make you a protector of the remnant. With all the chaos in the world, with all the threats against our existence today, the Most High is positioning people strategically to ensure our survival. Some of y'all are being positioned right now in places of influence, not for your own glory, but to help preserve our people when the time comes. Are you fighting against your assignment? Are you resisting the very position the Most High is putting you in? Joseph could have run away from Egypt at any time, but he stayed in position because he understood his purpose. Do you understand your purpose? Do you? But we keep it going. Verse number 8. But he refused. Actually, hold up. I was in the wrong chapter. So now it was not you that sent me hither, but Yah, and he hath made me a father to Pharaoh, and Lord of all his house, and a ruler throughout all the land of Egypt. Yah did it, not you. Joseph could have thrown his brothers under the bus, but it gives glory to the Most High Yah. It tells them y'all were just tools. Yah was the mastermind. He completely redirects the credit. The Hebrew phrase, Lo atem, not you, is emphatic. He's saying, you think you sent me here, but you were just instruments in the Most High's plan. And look at his position. Father to Pharaoh. This means advisor, counselor, Lord of all his house, administrator of the royal household, ruler throughout all the land, governor with authority over the entire nation. Let's be real, family. This is some heavy spiritual maturity being shown right here. He's standing in the face of the men who almost killed him and says, you ain't in control of this. Y'all use your wickedness to elevate me. This shows how the Most High can elevate his people to positions of authority, even in foreign lands. Joseph wasn't just surviving in Egypt, family. He was thriving. He was ruling. And he recognized that his elevation came from the Most High, not from men. This is Black Israelite Psychology 101. Detach your identity from your trauma. Look at Psalm 105. Psalm 105. Hot 105. 17 to 21. He sent a man before them, even Joseph, who was sold for a servant, whose feet they hurt with fetters. He was laid in iron until the time that his word came. The word of Yah tried him. The king sent and loosed him, even the ruler of the people, and let him go free. He made him lord of his house and ruler of all his substance. Joseph was tried by the word, just like us today. And when the time came, Yah elevated him over the heathen. Because all true elevation comes from the Most High. Psalm 75, 6 and 7 tells us, for promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But God is a judge. I repeat, God is a judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. Some of y'all are giving too much credit to the people who hurt you. You saying my haters destroy my life. No, they were just instruments. They don't have that much power. Like Joseph, you need to recognize that the Most High is the one controlling your journey. Where your free will at? Where's the free will? Where is it? I cannot see the free will here. All I keep seeing is the Most High's hand all up in this. Just like his life, the Most High's hand is all up in your life. Just look back on your life and truly look at all the different, your entire journey. Just look at it. From where you started to where you are right now. Just look at your journey. Look at my journey. I was a pure atheist. I didn't give two shits about the word. Not a damn thing. I made fun of people who was preaching the word. Made fun of them. Called them names. Mocked them. Told them to put down that fairy tale book. I said I get more information from Dr. Seuss than from that book. That's the mockery I did. But look where I'm at today. A preacher of the same word I mocked years ago. Is that me, family? Did I just change? No, sir. That's Yah. The same way he pulled Paul, blinded his ass. Yahushua blinded his ass. Set him straight. Humbled him. Paul murdered his own people. Hurt his own people. Attacked his own people. Raised as a Pharisee. The Most High raised him up. Elevated him to write damn near the whole New Testament. That's the kind of elevation the Most High is capable of. The way he elevated me is the same way he elevate you. He can do the same for you, family. He's doing it right now. Can you recognize the elevation? Can you recognize the reveal? Can you see his hand in your life? If not, you may need to continue to take the blinders off. Stick in the word. Continue to ask for wisdom, knowledge, understanding. And in his divine timing, he will do it. He will give you the sight. We got some of y'all, though, are limiting yourselves because you're in Egypt right now. This Babylonian system that's worldwide in all these countries that we are scattered to in foreign territory. Joseph didn't just survive, family, he ruled it. The Most High can elevate you anywhere. Your environment doesn't limit the Most High's ability to promote you. Yah is setting some of you up to be over systems, over families, over businesses, over territories. Not because you smart, but because you survived the pit and didn't lose your mind in slavery. But don't you ever forget, it was Yah, not them, not luck, not white man mercy, Yah. Remember that, family. As you continue on this journey and the Most High continues to elevate you, remember, it's Him doing it. Don't get cocky. Always give Him the glory in everything that you do. Let's keep it moving, though. 9 through 11. 9 through 11. Let's get it. And it reads, haste ye and go up to my father and say unto him, thus saith thy son Joseph, God had made me Lord of all Egypt. Come down unto me, tarry not, and thou shalt dwell in the land of Goshen, and thou shalt be near unto me, thou and thy children, and thy children's children, and thy flocks, and thy herds, and all that thou hast. And there will I nourish thee, for yet there are 5 years of famine, lest thou and thy household and all that thou hast come to poverty. He's telling them, hey, go get the rest of Israel. Haste ye. Joseph is urgent. The Hebrew word maher, M-A-H-E-R, means to hurry up, to hasten, to act quickly. There's no time to waste. And notice his message. God hath made me Lord of all Egypt. He gives all credit to the Most High again. And then the command, come down unto me, tarry not. The Hebrew word for tarry not is al-ta'amud. Literally, do not stand still. Move now. Joseph is not just about restoration. He's about reunification. He says, go get our father. Bring everybody. Don't wait. Goshen was the best land in Egypt, family. Rich soil. Good for flocks. Joseph was saying, hey, I got a place ready for y'all. Just move. This is Yahushua's spirit right here. He's telling us the same thing. Come out of her. I've got something better. Come dwell in righteousness. Come near to me. Look at John 14, family. We go to John 14, 2 and 3. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may also be. And whither I go ye know, and the way ye know. Actually, I did 3 and 4 instead of 2 and 3. Let me redo that. Start at 2. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you unto myself, that where I am, there ye may also be. This represents the urgency of reunion and reconciliation, family. When the Most High opens a door for healing and restoration, we must move quickly. There's no time for delay. Look at what Paul says in 2 Corinthians 6 and 2. For he said, I have heard thee in a time accepted, and in the day of salvation have I succored thee. Behold, now is the accepted time. Behold, now is the day of salvation. The time for action, family, is always now. This is a blueprint for Israelite unity. Forgiveness first, then gather the house. Black Israel, we still fractured. Still full of bitterness, old beefs, division. But Yah is looking for some Josephs who will say, let it go. Go get the family. Tell them there's a place here. Tell them there's food in this truth. Y'all busy cutting people off. Yah wants to bring his people back together under righteousness and order. You want to be part of the 144,000 that gonna rule this earth, family? Because remember, there is a division, a hierarchy, even within the kingdom. That 144,000 men, only men can be this. Y'all want to be in that 144,000? Y'all want the rulership? Y'all want the dominion? Y'all want to rule this shit with Christ? Then you better know how to gather Israel and not scatter them. How many opportunities for reconciliation have you missed because you were too slow to act? How many doors have closed because you were thinking about it too long? Joseph understood the urgency of the moment. Some of y'all are dragging your feet on relationships that need to be restored now. The famine is getting worse, family. This word, boy, I tell you. The famine of this word is getting worse. People are getting more evil by the day. The time for healing is now, family. Gather the family. We got to gather them. He wants them to come to Goshen. He's like, hey, come over here. He making comprehensive arrangements here, family. The land of Goshen was the most fertile region in Egypt. He giving them the best land, family. We gonna get the best. Even when the Most High come back through his son, second time, we gonna get the best. We're gonna get the whole earth. Thou shalt be near unto me. He wants proximity. The Hebrew word karov means near, close by. And this invitation extends to everyone. Children, grandchildren, livestock, possessions, everything. This shows the completeness of restoration. Joseph doesn't just offer a temporary visit. He offers a new home. He doesn't just invite his father. He invites the entire family. This is full reconciliation. As Joel says in Joel 2:25 and 26. And I will restore to you the years that the locust hath eaten, the cankerworm, and the caterpillar, and the palmer worm. My great army which I sent among you, and ye shall eat in plenty, and be satisfied, and praise the name of Yah, your Elohim, that hath dealt wondrously with you. And my people shall never be ashamed. The Most High's restoration is always complete. Some of y'all are only offering partial reconciliation. We can talk, but don't bring your kids around. We can meet occasionally, but keep your distance. That's not Joseph's way. He says, come near, bring everything. Let's be close. True reconciliation, family, doesn't maintain artificial distance. It brings people together in proximity. So now Joseph in 11, I will nourish thee. The Hebrew word called means to sustain, to maintain, to contain, to provide for. Joseph is promising ongoing provision for his family. He's not just offering a one-time gift. He's committing to 5 years of support. And look at his concern. Lest thou come to poverty. The Hebrew word yerash here means to be impoverished, to be dispossessed. This shows the protective nature of true reconciliation. Joseph doesn't just want to see his family. He wants to protect them from poverty. He wants to provide for them, just like Yahusha does. This is active love, not just emotional sentiment. 1 John 3:18 says, my little children, let us not love in word, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth. Real love takes action to protect and provide. Some of y'all think reconciliation is just saying I'm sorry and moving on. That's bullshit. Joseph shows us that true reconciliation includes practical support. It means asking, what do you need? How can I help? It means committing to ongoing assistance, not just one-time emotional moment. In 2025, with the economic instability everywhere, how are you providing for your reconciled relationships? Are you just talking or are you nourishing like Joseph? Can y'all answer those questions? Can you? Let's keep it moving though. 12 and 13. And behold, your eyes see, and the eyes of my brother Benjamin, that it is my mouth that speaketh unto you. And ye shall tell my father of all my glory in Egypt, and of all that ye have seen, and ye shall haste and bring down my father hither. Your eyes see. Joseph is appealing to their direct experience. Your eyes see. Shows personal witness. It is my mouth that speaketh. He's confirming his identity beyond doubt. And then he instructs them. Tell my father of all my glory in Egypt. The Hebrew word kavod for glory means honor, glory, abundance, wealth. He wants his father to know of his elevation. And again, haste and bring down my father. Urgency again. He tell him, hey, hurry up. Go, go, go. Ain't no time to waste. Joseph ain't hiding his elevation, family. He tells them, hey, you see me now. Go tell everybody. Let the whole house know what y'all did. This is testimony, not for clout. Sorry, influencers. Not for clout, but for confirmation that Yah is moving. When Yah exalts you, you don't stay quiet. Psalm 18 and 23 tells us, this is Yah's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. We've been silent too long about what Yah is doing for us in this truth. Joseph says, go tell my father. Today, Yah is saying, go tell the lost sheep. Let them see my glory through you. Tell them your testimony, family. Tell them your journey. Tell them, hey, the Most High moving. If he can do it for me, he can do it for you. If he could turn a lowly atheist as myself to a preacher of this word, a teacher, has given me all this wisdom and understanding. If he can do it for me, he can do it for you. Yah is moving. No time to waste. Get in this truth. Come back to your heritage. Come back to the Most High Yah. Humble yourself. Erase the pride. Ask for forgiveness. Repent. Name all your sins. Clear up all the old beefs. You are a new creature now. Come near to me. Are y'all seeing the story? Are y'all seeing the message that Yah is trying to convey to y'all? Are y'all seeing it? Joseph is wanting them to see with their own eyes and tell what they have seen. This is how healing spreads, through firsthand experience and testimony. Revelation 12 and 11 says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto the death. Our testimony has power. Do not be afraid to tell it. Proclaim it from the rooftops. In this age of fake news and manipulation, Joseph reminds us of the power of direct experience. Your eyes see. Some of y'all are believing what others say about people instead of experiencing them for yourselves. And when the Most High blesses you, don't be shy about letting others know. Joseph wanted his father to hear about his glory, his elevation and blessing. And when reconciliation happens in your life, testify about it. Let others know that healing is possible. Your testimony might inspire someone else to pursue reconciliation in their own relationships. You were homeless, in prison, addicted, depressed, lost in religion, and Yah woke you up? Don't hide that. Tell it. Somebody needs to see a Joseph in modern clothes. Somebody needs to see that Yah can raise up a slave into a ruler. Don't be silent. Let your brothers and sisters know what Yah has done in your life so it can inspire them to do the same. Like, damn, if the Most High can help that brother, whoo, what can he do for me? What can Brown do for you? Shout out UPS. Now we got the reunion between him and Benjamin, 14:15. And he fell upon his brother Benjamin's neck and wept. And Benjamin wept upon his neck. Moreover, he kissed all his brethren and wept upon them. And after that, his brethren talked with him. This is physical intimacy, family, and reconciliation. The phrase fell upon his neck describes an embrace of intense emotion. And both of them wept. Benjamin was the only full brother of Joseph. They shared the same mother, Rachel. This was a special bond being restored. After all that testing, all the betrayal, all the judgment, comes the healing. Joseph doesn't just weep with Benjamin, his full brother. He weeps with all the brothers. He embraces the entire house. Only after that do they start talking. This shows that true reconciliation, family, involves physical expression. Words alone aren't enough. There needs to be tangible demonstration of the restored relationship. Luke 15:20. Look at this prodigal son. And he arose and came to his father. But when he was yet a great way off, his father saw him and had compassion and ran and fell on his neck and kissed him. Just like the father in the parable, Joseph physically demonstrates his love through embrace. You want reconciliation? It don't start with a conversation. It starts with repentance, then tears, then humility, then comes the healing. Some of y'all are trying to reconcile through text messages. Y'all think an email is sufficient? Joseph shows us that reconciliation should involve physical presence. I told you earlier in the lesson. Face to face when possible. In 2025, family, we are more disconnected than ever, hiding behind screens and digital communication. Joseph reminds us of the power of physical embrace in healing relationships. When was the last time you hugged someone you reconciled with? When was the last time you allowed yourself to be vulnerable enough to weep with someone? Our people need physical healing, not just intellectual agreement, family. The Black Israelite community is fractured today. And we got some Josephs out there still waiting on their brothers to come correct. Yah is showing us how to restore the house. Test them first. Test them. See if they repented, then forgive, then gather and build. Then you see verse 15. He's kissing everybody. Only after that did they start talking. Physical demonstration first, then conversation. The physical act of reconciliation, it broke the ice and made conversation possible. Romans 16:16, Paul says, salute one another with an holy kiss. The churches of Christ salute you. Physical expressions of reconciliation and brotherhood were important in the early church too, family. We got it backwards today. We think we need to talk everything out first, and then maybe we'll hug it out if the conversation goes well. Joseph shows us the opposite approach. Embrace first, then talk. The physical act of reconciliation creates the space for productive conversation. Today, we are so cerebral about everything, too logical. We want to analyze and discuss and debate. Joseph reminds us that reconciliation begins in the body, not just the mind. Embrace your brother or sister first, then work out the details after. That's the order that the Most High wants us to do things. That's how you break the ice, family. You show them that, hey, it's all in the past. Beef done. Beef done. When you hug them, all that melt away. Then you can talk. So look at 16 through 20. And the fame thereof was heard in Pharaoh's house, saying, Joseph's brethren are come. And it pleased Pharaoh well in his servants. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, say unto thy brethren, this do ye, lade your beasts and go. Get you unto the land of Canaan, and take your father and your households, and come unto me, and I will give you the good of the land of Egypt, and ye shall eat the fat of the land. Now thou art commanded, this do ye, take you wagons out of the land of Egypt, for your little ones, and for your wives, and bring your father and come. Also regard not your stuff, for the good of all the land of Egypt is yours. Word spreads about this reconciliation. The voice was heard, or the report was heard, shows how news travels. Notice the reaction. It pleased Pharaoh well. The Hebrew word yatav means to be good, to be pleasing, to be joyful. Pharaoh was happy about this. This shows how reconciliation done the proper way has ripple effects beyond just the immediate parties. When Yah's people reconcile, even the pharaohs of the world take notice and are pleased. When y'all put the guns down out there and come together, the world will be pleased. They will react the same way. Like, about damn time. Proverbs 16:7 says, when a man's way please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. When we walk in the Most High's ways of reconciliation, family, even those in authority over us are favorably disposed toward us. Pharaoh hears that Joseph people showed up. He hear this. And he happy. Why? Because Joseph is so powerful. His family gets honor by association. Some of y'all are reconciling in secret because you're ashamed. Joseph's reconciliation became public knowledge, and it opened doors of favor. Don't hide your testimony of healing and restoration. It might influence people you never expected. Acts of reconciliation stand out, family, in 2025 with all this social division everywhere. They get noticed even by people in positions of power. So 17 and 18, Pharaoh himself gets involved. He gives specific instructions. Lade your beasts, load up your animals. Go get you into the land of Canaan. Go back home. Take your father and your households. Bring everyone. Look at the promise. I will give you the good of the land of Egypt. The Hebrew word for good, tuv, means goodness, the best part. And ye shall eat of the fat of the land. Hebrew word for fat, shalev, refers to the richest, most abundant produce. This shows how the Most High can move the hearts of authorities to bless his people. Pharaoh didn't just tolerate Jacob's family. He invited them and promised them the best land. Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will. The Most High can direct the decisions of rulers for the benefit of his people. Just watch and wait, family. Watch how the Most High gonna use these people in this day for our benefit. Just watch them. Keep an eye. Worldwide, all these leaders who are in control of the countries our people are scattered to, watch them. Watch what the Most High do. Watch how he work. Some of y'all today are limiting what the Most High can do through your reconciliation. You think small. Joseph's reconciliation with his brothers led to Pharaoh himself offering them the best of Egypt. In our modern day, when you walk in reconciliation, the Most High can move authorities to bless you in ways you never imagined. Don't underestimate how the Most High can use your story of healing to open doors of provision and opportunity. Pharaoh offered them the fat of the land, the best Egypt had to offer. The Most High can do the same for you when you walk in his ways of reconciliation. In 19 and 20, Pharaoh gives a command. Now thou art commanded. This is not optional. Take them wagons. Hebrew word, agala, for wagons refers to carts or wagons for transportation. He providing vehicles for the journey, family. And notice his instruction, regard not your stuff. The Hebrew phrase, altakos enikum, literally means, let not your eye pity. Don't worry about your possessions. They're going to be safe here. Don't worry about it. Because everything you need is already prepared. When Yah raises you up, family, your enemies bless your people. This ain't about Pharaoh's kindness. This is Yah flexing. Yah didn't. Well, Pharaoh didn't even know who Joseph's people were yesterday. Now he's blessing them just off the strength of Joseph's position. You look at Isaiah 60 and 14, family. I love this whole chapter. Isaiah 60 and 14. The sons of them that afflicted thee shall come bending unto thee, and all they that despise thee shall bow themselves down at the soles of thy feet, and they shall call thee the city of the Lord, the Zion of the Holy One of Israel. You don't need their validation, family. Just your obedience. Yah will make these nations move mountains to honor you when the time is right. Regard not your stuff. Leave behind what you think you need. This is symbolic of detachment from your old life. When Yah calls for restoration, you don't bring old baggage into the new place. You cannot put old wine in new wineskins, family. That's what Yahusha said. That's what he said. This shows the generosity that flows from divine reconciliation. Pharaoh tells them not to worry about all that because he's going to give them better things. This shows you how the Most High's abundant provision works when we walk in his ways. Paul again lets us know in Philippians 4:19. But my God, my Elohim, shall supply all your need according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus. The Most High's provision, family, exceeds what we leave behind. Some of y'all are clinging to old possessions, old ways, old habits. Pharaoh says, don't worry about your stuff. When the Most High is leading you to reconciliation and new beginnings, don't get hung up on what you might have to leave behind. With all the materialism at an all-time high today, this is a powerful reminder. The stuff you're so concerned about is nothing. I repeat, nothing compared to what the Most High wants to give you. Some of you are missing out on all the good of the land because you are too attached to your current stuff. Luke 9 and 62, Yahusha says, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yah. Yah is preparing a place for you. But he's saying, stop holding on to trauma. Stop holding on to tradition, religious garbage, pride, and bitterness. Stop trying to carry your past into your promise. Yah already made provision. You ain't got to bring the junk with you. Regard not your stuff. Let it go, Israel. The kingdom requires empty hands and full obedience. I hope this message is coming in loud and clear for your family. This is a good message for y'all. Let it go. Let it go. All about reconciliation. This whole chapter. It's what Yahusha died on the cross for. To reconcile the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom back together again. Brothers and sisters, back in the fold. Back in the commonwealth of Israel. Back under one way. One king. One truth. But we keep ignoring it because we're too hard-headed and stiff-necked. Too much pride. We don't want to let it go. Nah, man, that nigga got me fucked up. I ain't going back. I ain't finna say sorry to that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga. That's what y'all saying. And you wonder why you can't get nowhere. Most High got a place for you. But you rather stay in your shack. Got the best for you, but you rather nibble on crumbs like a little mouse. Let it go, family. We keep it moving. 21 to 24. 21 to 24. And it reads, and the children of Israel did so. And Joseph gave them wagons according to the commandment of Pharaoh, and gave them provision for the way. To all of them he gave each man changes of raiment. But to Benjamin he gave 300 pieces of silver and 5 changes of raiment. And to his father he sent after this manner: 10 asses laden with the good things of Egypt, and 10 she-asses laden with corn and bread and meat for his father by the way. So he sent his brethren away, and they departed. And he said unto them, see that ye fall not out by the way. Boy, I tell you, they obeyed here, family. The Hebrew word for did, via asu, and they did, shows their compliance with the instructions. Joseph provided the wagons according to the commandment of Pharaoh. He was operating under authority, and he gave them provision for the way. Provision, Hebrew word zedah, refers to food and supplies for a journey. Joseph gives his brother wagons, transport, provision, food, raiment, new garments, silver, favor, and a feast level shipment for Jacob, honor to the father. Why the new raiment? Because they're going to re-enter their father's house, not as starving, guilt-ridden sons, but as forgiven, favored, covered sons. All of this is showing the importance of obedience and receiving blessing. The brothers could have hesitated or questioned, but they acted on the instructions they was given. Isaiah 1:19 tells us, if ye be willing and obedient, ye shall eat what? The good of the land. Obedience, family, opens the door to provision. Some of y'all are hesitating when the Most High gives clear direction. The brothers did so. They acted. In 2025, with so many voices competing for your attention, you need to recognize and obey the Most High's instructions. And notice, Joseph provided provision for the way. The journey wasn't instantaneous. There was still a process to go through. Some of y'all want immediate results, but there's still a journey to complete. The Most High will provide for the journey, but you still have to travel the distance. You still got to obey. You got to move. Faith without works, dead. So they got the change of raiment, got the special clothing, festival garments. But notice the distinction. Benjamin gets more. 300 pieces of silver, a substantial amount of money. 5 times what the others received with the raiment. This shows that while reconciliation is offered to all, there are still distinctions in relationships. Benjamin was Joseph's full brother, and he received special treatment. This doesn't diminish the reconciliation with the others, but it acknowledges the unique bond with Benjamin. They got a new identity, family. Change of raiment, new identity. Because garments in scripture, family, always represent covering, position, and status. So by Joseph giving them new garments, he's saying you're not who you were when you walked in. You're not who you were when you walked in. Yah is changing your garment. He's changing. Your spiritual identity is shifting. Look at Zechariah 3 and 4. Zechariah 3 and 4. And he answered and spake unto those that stood before him, saying, take away the filthy garments from him. And unto him he said, behold, I have caused thine iniquity to pass from thee. We are seeing that happening in the story. And I will clothe thee with the change of raiment. Y'all see how this Bible link up, family? This is how you supposed to read the Bible, fam. This is how you connect the dots. It's a puzzle. They walked in, guilt-ridden, sin all over, filthy. They have been reconciled with through Joseph. Thine iniquity, their iniquity has been passed from them. And now Joseph is giving them a change of raiment. Yah is doing the same thing with you. From a victim to a vessel. From broken to chosen. From guilt-wearing beggar to honored heir. Don't let anybody make you wear the old garment of churchianity, family, shame, or false doctrine. You've been covered by truth now. Don't go back to your vomit, family. Most High is taking you out of that for a reason. Don't go back there. That door is closed for good. Don't go peeking. Don't go try to pick the lock. It's closed. Let it stay closed. Keep it moving on your journey. We in a new chapter. Don't go back to the old chapter. It's done. Keep moving forward. Verse 24. He's telling them, hey, no fighting. Joseph sends them off, but he gives one final warning. Don't fall out. Don't fall out on the way back. He knows what they're capable of. He knows somebody might say, you're the ones who came up with the idea to sell him. Nah, you said kill him first. This is your fault. He know them Negroes. He's seen them in action. Joseph cuts that mess off. Don't argue. Just get home. Yah is saying the same thing to black Israel today in 2025. Stop damn fighting on the way home. Titus 3 and 9. But avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions and strivings about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain. We are here arguing about which calendar to follow, how to pronounce the name, which fringes are holier, Is Enoch canon or not? Meanwhile, the family is still in famine and needs to hear the truth. Stop fighting. Bring them home. Bring them home. This is what it's about, family. Bring them home. Stop the infighting. And then we finish it off 25 to 28. He alive. He's alive. And it reads, and they went up out of Egypt and came into the land of Canaan unto Jacob their father, and told him, saying, Joseph is yet alive, and he is governor over all the land of Egypt. And Jacob's heart fainted, for he believed them not. And they told him all the words of Joseph, which he had said unto them. And when he saw the wagons which Joseph had sent to carry him, the spirit of Jacob their father revived. And Israel said, it is enough. Joseph, my son, is yet alive. I will go and see him before I die. Woo! Woo! The brothers deliver the news. Joseph is yet alive. The most shocking news Jacob could possibly hear. He governor over all the land. Not just alive, but in a position of power. And Jacob's reaction, his heart fainted. The Hebrew here means to be numb, to be frozen, to be cold. He was stunned, family, for he believed them not. He think they lying to him. This shows how difficult it is, or it can be, to believe in good news after long periods of grief and loss. Jacob had mourned for over 20 years. The news was too good to be true. Psalm 126, 1 and 2. When the Most High Yah turned again the captivity of Zion. That's bring us out of slavery, fam. We were like them that dream. Then was our mouth filled with laughter and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, Yah has done great things for them. Sometimes the Most High's restoration is so amazing, it seems like a dream. Some of y'all have been grieving too long that you can't even recognize good news when it comes. Jacob's heart fainted. He couldn't process what he was hearing. In our day, after years of bad news and disappointment, many of our people struggle to believe when good news arrives. Are you like Jacob, unable to believe that the Most High can restore what you thought was lost forever? Are you so accustomed to grief that good news seems unbelievable? The Most High specializes in resurrections, family, bringing back to life what we thought was dead and gone. He don't believe it until he see them wagons. He saw the wagons. That's when he believed. That's when his father revived. This show the power of tangible evidence and building faith. Jacob needed more than words. He needed to see the wagons Joseph had sent. Faith often requires both hearing and seeing. John 20 and 29. Yahushua saith unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed. While faith without seeing is blessed, the Most High often provides tangible evidence to strengthen our faith. Some of y'all are trying to convince people with words alone. Jacob needed to see the wagons. With so much deception and fake news today, people need tangible evidence of the Most High's work. Are you providing that visible evidence of your transformation? Are there wagons in your life that demonstrate the Most High's work? Jacob's spirit revived when he saw the evidence. Sometimes people need to see change before they can believe your words. Actions speak louder than words, family. That's all it's saying. The wagons are the visible proof of Yah's hand in this situation. Jacob didn't believe the words. He believed the manifestation. When Yah starts restoring black Israel, it's going to be shocking. The revival of Jacob is the awakening of Israel as a whole. When he realizes Joseph is alive, he stops being Jacob and becomes what? Israel again. Do y'all see the connection? This is identity. This is prophecy. This is power restored. He became Israel after he what? Revived. Ezekiel 37. When the Most High gave the spirit to what? The dry bones. What did the dry bones do? They revived and stood a great exceeding army. That's what's happening today, family. Israel is reviving. The heathen are scared. They are terrified of the awakening. They are doing everything in their power to consume this, to keep it on the low, to minimize this, to gaslight you back into ignorance. They are doing whatever they can do to stop the awakening. But you can't stop this, heathen. There ain't nothing you can do. There is nothing you can say that is going to prevent the Most High from awakening his remnant. The time of your reign is coming to an end. Israel is being what? Revived. Our people are about to hear the same message. Yahushua is alive. The remnant is rising. The truth is ruling. And many won't believe it until they see the wagons. Your changed life, your boldness, your wisdom, your fruit. Let your testimony be their wagon. This whole final stretch, family, was all about confirmation, provision, and mobilization. Yah is saying, I've shown you the truth. Now go get my people. Don't bring old baggage. Don't fight. Just move. Let the wagons of your life preach louder than your mouth. Joseph's story is your story. You were betrayed. You were buried. You were elevated. Now you have been sent to preserve the house. So do it. What have we learned in this chapter, family? Let me break it down. Number one, divine purpose and pain. Joseph recognized that his suffering was part of the Most High's plan to preserve life. Your pain isn't random. It has purpose. True reconciliation is comprehensive. Joseph didn't just forgive his brothers. He provided for them, embraced them, and secured their future. Half-ass reconciliation ain't biblical, family. You got to go all the way. All in, or don't do it at all. Number three, emotion is essential. Joseph wept loudly. He embraced his brothers. He wasn't afraid to show emotion. Some of y'all, again, are too damn stoic. Let it out. Number four, the ripple effects of reconciliation. Joseph's reunion with his brothers led to Pharaoh's blessing on the entire family. Your healing can impact generations. And number five, the Most High can resurrect what you thought was dead. Jacob thought Joseph was gone forever, but the Most High had preserved him and elevated him. What relationship have you given up on that the Most High wants to resurrect? Can you answer that question? In our day to day, our people are divided, scattered and broken. But Genesis 45 shows us that the Most High specializes in restoration and reunion. Joseph and his brothers, separated for over 20 years, were brought back together. Jacob and Joseph, whom Jacob thought was dead, were reunited. The Most High is still in restoration business. He's still bringing families back together. He's still turning betrayal into blessings. He's still using pain for purpose. But you got to be willing to forgive like Joseph. You got to be willing to provide like Joseph. You got to be willing to embrace like Joseph. You got to be willing to see the Most High's hand in your suffering. Stop holding on to the bitterness. Stop nursing old wounds. Stop letting pride keep you from reconciliation. The famine is getting worse. The time is now. Don't wait until it's too late to restore what's been broken. Again, the story of Joseph is our story. Sold out, betrayed, falsely accused, but preserved by the Most High for a greater purpose. And that purpose includes reconciliation and restoration of our people. The Most High is calling us to be Josephs in our families and communities. Agents of reconciliation who see divine purpose even in our pain. Will you answer that call, or will you stay bitter and broken? The choice is yours, Israel. Black man, black woman. The choice is yours. And with that, I end my sermon. All praises and great glory to the Most High Yah for yet another great word that He allowed me to bestow upon you today. I pray you guys have been spiritually edified. I pray you guys enjoy the rest of your Sabbath, that you had a great Sabbath thus far. I pray you have a blessed week in the Most High's name. And next week, Yah willing, we be back with Genesis 4-6. You guys be well, be blessed. I leave you with Who's Who. A new single. I hope you guys have heard it. It's been out for a couple of weeks. Showing you the truth about our reconciliation. Breaking the lies of Galatians 3:28-29 that the heathens and these Christians use to try to bring in everybody. The Most High says, no. Shalom, family.
Let me break this down for y'all real quick. Time to clear up this confusion about who's who in these scriptures. They love to quote Galatians, thinking it's for all nations. But let me break it down with proper interpretation. When Paul was speaking about them Jews and Greeks, he's talking Israel. Both kingdoms, let me teach. Northern kingdom scattered, became them Gentiles. Southern kingdom stayed Jews, that's the exile. Greeks ain't talking about them people overseas, talking about them Israelites speaking Greek with ease. Hellenized Hebrews, that's who Paul addressed. Scattered tribes coming back, putting confusion to rest. When he said there's neither Jew nor Greek, he meant both kingdoms unite, let the truth speak. Who's who in Galatians? Both kingdoms, no debate. North and South reunite. Abraham's seed ain't changing. Who's who in Galatians? Just Israel, no mistaking. All 12 tribes awaken. That's who Paul was stating. Check Acts chapter 2, when the Spirit came down. Jews from every nation gathered in that town, speaking different languages, but all our people. Scattered tribes returning back under the steeple. Ephesians makes it clear, them Gentiles he mentioned were aliens from Israel's commonwealth. Pay attention, coming back to covenant, returning to the law. This ain't about all nations, that's the truth y'all saw. When he said neither bond nor free, male nor female, speaking about our nation, all equal on this trail. Christ came for the lost sheep, Matthew 15 speaking. Israel scattered abroad, Paul went out to reach it. If you be Christ, who you be? Then you Abraham's seed. What seed? And heirs according to what? To the promise. Which promise? The one made to Israel, not to all nations. It's simple. Romans 11 tells you about them olive branches, natural branches, Israel's circumstances. Wild branches ain't the nations, study it right. Northern kingdom coming back, getting grafted tight. So when you read Galatians, keep context in mind. Paul speaking to our people, both kingdoms combined. This ain't universal, this is family business, bringing back the scattered tribes. That's the real witness. Who's who in Galatians? Both kingdoms, no debating. North and South reunited. Abraham's seed ain't changing. Who's who in Galatians? Just Israel, no mistaking. All 12 tribes awakening. That's who Paul was stating. So next time they quote Galatians 3:28, remember who Paul wrote to. Don't let them switch the narrative. This about Israel, both kingdoms making it straight, coming back to covenant. That's what makes it